Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of GlitchBits, another episode of World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Solo. My name is Joey. I am going to be playing a little bit of this tonight, and I'm going to try to upload a World of Warcraft episode every Wednesday. We'll call them WoW Wednesdays unofficially. So, but here we are with GlitchBits, our Moo Pew Pew, our Tauren Hunter. And let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're still at Camp Narachi. We had only done one quest, and we have two available to us. So we gotta go find Chief Daddy's mama, which I correctly called her his mama when I was taking the quest, and then right after I was referring it to being his wife, which was wrong. But whatever, I'm gonna make mistakes. That's gonna happen. So, gotta kill some cougars, because remember, we gotta clothe the babies of the village, which, as a viewer pointed out, there are no babies in the village. I assume they're all stuffed under like blankets and pillows and stuff to try to keep them warm and decent and unexposed. We are going to go ahead and go after the mountain cougar pelts first, because that'll probably level me up. And then we'll go look for Grandma Hawkwind. Am I going the right way? Hills to the south. Yeah, I'm going south. Okay. And those look like hills. So, yes. Oh, that's probably one right there. Yes, it is. So, with this playthrough, as I was saying in the first episode, I'm not thinking I'll probably get past. I'll be surprised if I reach level 20. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna play to the best of my ability, but I'm gonna warn you again, that's really not all that great. And we'll see how it goes. Mountain cougar. Got it. Aw, didn't even have a skin. It's got a whole skin on its body. A whole pelt. But I just don't have access to it somehow. Sneezed. Goodness gracious. I always end up sneezing or coughing or something. And I'm just not going to edit them out. It's not too big of a deal. What? Where are these pelts? Someone tell me. Boom! I really hate the guns. They're just so noisy. Getting these raptor strikes in. Remember, raptor strike just gives us a little bit of extra melee damage. Tacked in with our auto attack. There we go. Got 2 of 10. 2 of 10. Oh my goodness.
I'm out of range.
Let's see how long I've been playing. Oh wait, I guess that's not a thing. Like I thought it was. I thought I remember it being a thing. But I guess not. Alright, got another pelt. I was actually playing Classic with my mom last night, and my level 18 cleric, I'm not playing D&D, my level 18 priest bit the dust. I got too confident, and then I got dumb. Like I got into a little bit of a panic, and I ended up not using potions that I had on me when I should have and could have, and I would have lived if I did. It's so frustrating sometimes, but you know what? It is what it is, as they say. And that just gives me more time to play with GlitchBits here, the moo moo pew pew. So it's all good. But my mom was funny. She was just like, "Joey, what the fuck?" I mean, she was madder about it than I was. It was funny. I love you, Mom. Thanks for playing with me and helping me get up to level 18 in the first place. I would not have made it there without her. We got 6 pelts. Yep. Just need 4 more. So we have to think about a couple of things while we're leveling up GlitchBits here. We have to think about what talent tree I want to like really get into. Beast Mastery, Marksmanship, or Survival. And then I'm still thinking about what profession to take. As I had mentioned before, I was really thinking alchemy and herbalism, because potions really do help with survivability in this mode of the game. So it wouldn't be an unwise choice to take that. But then skinning and leatherworking is really good for my class, as is engineering and mining. But I'm still thinking we're gonna do alchemy and herbalism, which we can't. We don't even need to worry about that completely until 5th level. But you know, it's just right around the corner. Boom! Just need 2 more. Come on, just give me 2 pelts. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. It is almost the Christmas time, which is exciting for some people. If you celebrate some other kind of holiday, I hope you will enjoy that as well. There might be some Wookiees out there watching, celebrating Life Day. I hope you enjoy your Life Day. Man, a ruined pelt. I hit him too hard. Boom! Look at all these cats. They're roaming around out there. Then I just come over and ruin their whole day. It's not fair. But it's a part of life. Yeah. Alright, cool, I got it. So, now we're gonna head back. And we're gonna stop at the well along the way, which should be somewhere in there. That's probably it right there. Might be a different one though. That's a well. That's gotta be it, right? What other well would Gammy Hawkwind be at? And I was correct. I wasn't really paying attention, but I did reach. I reached level 3. Off on all of them cats. Great Mother Hawkwind.
How may I aid you?
You traveled all this way just to help an old woman? My, aren't you a keeper? Oh, Great Mother Hawkwind, are you flirting with me?
Farewell.
I have traveled many paths through life, and these old legs lack the vigor they once had. I could still perform my duties to the tribe. Sometimes it just takes an old woman a little longer to do the task. But you look like an eager hunter. Let's put some of that youthful vitality to the test. Oh my. Take a water pitcher from the well and bring it to my son, the chief in Camp Narachi. Remember that even the most humble task can gain the recognition of elders.
Winds.
Yeah, I suppose so. Although in my experience, elders just tell me I'm doing it wrong. But, you know, this is a game set in a fantasy world, so maybe in fantasy world I'm a pretty outstanding guy. We'll just assume that. Hawkwind gestures the pitcher of water sitting on the. Oh, okay. All right, so we're heading back to the main camp so that we can give the water and report the whereabouts of the Great Mother, and also
Greetings.
clothe the babies.
Goodbye.
Give me my bracers. The
Farewell.
babies are closed. The battle boars of Brambleblade Ravine. Brambleblade Ravine, that sounds like a Donkey Kong Country level. To the east are encroaching on our tribal hunting grounds. They are trained to be malicious by the bristleback quail boars with whom we are at war. Go and slay the vile creatures and bring back some snouts and flanks so that we can make stew for our young. Okay. Will do. The snout is probably not the first thing I'd want to eat off of a boar, but maybe the Moo-Moos have figured something out that the rest of us just haven't. So, he wants us to kill 8 battle boars and bring back 8 battle boar snouts and 8 battle boar flanks. We can get a vest for
Go
it.
in peace.
Alright, very well. That seems like a trackable one. Yep. Chief Hawkwind,
Expecting you.
you look as though you have returned from the plains. Do you have any word from Great Mother Hawkwind?
Winds be
You carried this pitcher back at the Great Mother's bidding? I see. Your willingness to help others and provide for the Tauren of Camp Narachi leads me to believe you would make the tribe proud in Thunder Bluff someday.
We shall meet again.
Let's see, my willingness to do work, yada yada, are noble traits. I believe one day you will be heralded in Thunderbluff as a hunter of greatness. Before that, you must embark on the rites of the Earth Mother, of which there are 3. The first test is the rite of strength. Travel to Seer Greytongue and tell him Chief Hawkwind has sent you. You will find the Seer's abode directly to the south of Camp Narachi, tucked away in the hills. So where we were killing the cougars at.
Go.
All right. Can do that.
Peace, friend.
Can you train us in anything? You can. We can track beasts for 10 copper. I will go ahead and get that. Because why not? Actually, that'll be... Tracking will actually be very useful and necessary in this classic no add-ons playing I'm doing here, because if I gotta, like, I have to go kill those boars, I can track beasts to find the boars easier now. Break Sharp Tusk. GlitchBits, I have heard of you, newcomer. Perhaps it is you that will help us, where others have failed. We Tauren have carved a home out of this land, but not without a cost. The bristleback quailboars of Brambleblade Ravine, led by Chief Sharptusk Thornmantle, have made our lives difficult with their continued war against us. I charge you to bring me the chief's head. He will be found in the ravine to the east in their makeshift village. Bring back the head of Sharptusk to brave Windfeather in Red Cloud Mesa. Alright. And I can get some gloves.
May the eternal sun
Alright, we'll
shine
do
upon
it.
me.
Do it to it. Got that. We can't track that because it's just going to a place, I guess. Let me buy some more shot
I
for
have
my
just the
gun.
thing for you.
Because the last thing I want to do is not have enough. We'll sell all of the other things. We won't sell these because we can wear those. Alright,
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
back at it. So we'll go ahead and head south to, that looks like that's where it would be. Yep, that's got to be it right here. That little hut. The first thing I saw was actually this totem sticking up out of in the background. But we're gonna head there because that is where the quest should be. Rights of the Earth Mother. The first test is the Rite of Strength. So we are heading to find out what the Rite of Strength is. And we'll go around this log and not over it because there could be, there could be little bugs or something living in it, and I don't want to disturb them. There's definitely little bugs living in there. Maybe some snakes. I don't know, but I don't want to disturb them. I should have joined the RP realm. I'm starting to think. So yeah, here we go. Seer Grey Tongue. This is the boy we're supposed to meet. He is gray. Let me see your tongue. Is it gray? I'll just assume it is. Yeah, it looks pretty. It's good enough. Chief Hawkwind sent you. Embarking on the rites of the Earth Mother is no small task. The rites of the Earth Mother are the steps a young Tory needs to take to gain respect in Thunderbluff. First, you must pass the Rite of Strength. In this test, you must prove your bravery by slaying enemies of the tribe. Bristlebacks of Brambleblade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal lands. They ambush our hunting parties and steal from the village by dark. Show your valor by slaying these villains and return to the chief in Camp Narachi with their belts as proof of your deeds. Alright, we're gonna go kill some guys, take off their belts, and turn them in to prove we are strong. I could do that. East, so that's north, so that's east here, so we'll travel in this direction to get to where we're wanting to go. If you don't jump like a maniac while getting to the next place, are you really playing WoW? So I guess, because there's a lot of time in this game where we are just traveling pretty far to get from one place to another. I'll talk a little bit about my history with World of Warcraft during moments like this. When I first played World of Warcraft, the first class and race that I picked was Okay, but I guess we should be technical. The very absolutely first time I was playing on someone else's computer, and playing is a very, very assuming word. It was more like I made a character and messed around a little bit, and then never touched it again until I got it for myself years later. I guess technically that was during Vanilla WoW, and I made a Night Elf Hunter. Um, and when I'm very sure it was Vanilla WoW, because I remember when Burning Crusade came out, it was a big deal, and I had tried WoW before that, technically. But when I finally got WoW for myself, I made a Blood Elf Hunter, and I named them Red Fox. Or no, I didn't. No, not Red Fox. I made a Blood Elf Hunter, and I named them Ace of Arrows. Ace of Arrows was my very first WoW character that was like really mine, you know, my own account and everything. So I made Ace of Arrows, which was a play on a band, Ace of Base, which some of you might know of. They were a pretty big deal for, I guess, a couple months or so in the early 90s. Honestly, they're not really of my time. Like, I was a small child when they were a thing, but everybody knows the song The Sign. And there's also like one other song everybody knows, but I just don't happen to remember the name of it right now. But anyway, that's besides the point. I got gloves. Woo! So right now we're killing the boars to get their snouts and their flanks. And something tells me I'm going to have the sad requirement to run all the way back to turn in these items, because I'll probably have like almost a full bag by the time I get all 8 of each item. Just have to run back, kill bristleback dudes in the ravine over here. But yeah, so I'm sorry, I get distracted easily and off topic easily. Ace of Arrows, Blood Elf Hunter, and I remember that my very first couple of weeks in the game were pretty harsh, and that goes back to the whole hunters were not a very well liked class, and people who played hunters were just seen as the dirt on the ground to be walked on, you know. I guess it was kind of like where I never understood this logic on the internet or even in the real world. It happens in you know, offline too. But just loving to hate something just to do it, and basically, you know, meme it into the ground. I was getting a lot of uncalled for hate, and just, you know, I was getting really badly harassed for playing a hunter. And it wasn't even like in dungeons necessarily. Like before I could even do dungeons, you know, I'd just be walking around in Eversong Woods, and you know, I'd get really horrible messages from people whispering me. Half the time I wouldn't even see these people. I didn't know where they were, like where they were or anything. But it was a great time, you know. I really don't let stuff like that bother me all that much. Sorry for the noise. I'm adjusting the chair here. I have to straighten my back out or I'm going to end up like a shrimp. But you know, yeah, it was still fun, and I really enjoyed it, which is why I kept playing the game, and why I still play the game to this day. But I eventually lost that account. I didn't do anything bad or anything. It was just, it was like didn't play for a good while. Uh, After, I'd say halfway through Wrath of the Lich King's life. And then when Cataclysm was announced, I wanted to get back into it. I wanted to play again, but I could not for the life of me remember anything about that old account. Like I didn't even remember the email I used for it. So, in fact, I probably used like a high school email or something that I wouldn't have even had access to anymore anyway. Who knows? But so I had to just pretty much restart my account, and that's when I made Redbox, who I still have to this day on my retail WoW account, who is also a Blood Elf hunter. But I just remember how much fun it was to explore this world. Like, you know, this is another one of those games where I really wish I could experience it all again for the very first time. It was just, it was a drug, you know what I mean? Like, it was powerful on the mind, very addictive, terrifyingly addictive. But some of the best days of my gaming life. So, all right, we're really close to having enough of these. We need one more flank. And I know this episode's running a little long, and I kind of apologize for that, but I was wanting to maybe get this done and turn this in before I call it an episode. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments, like, if you'd rather have these be an hour long or however long. I'd be open to that. Just because of how much time we got it. Let's go turn it in. Because, like I said, I'm almost full. And I don't really want to lose out on, you know, selling this stuff to the vendor. But yeah, if you think maybe you would rather a longer session of this versus just the 30-ish minutes, be sure to let me know. Taking the long walk back, just to take the long walk back, long walk back again. Boy, I mumble my words up really bad. When I mean, I probably still mumble now, like without even realizing it. I try not to. I was such a bad mumbler when I was a kid growing up. Probably because I had like no self-confidence at all, and I was just a mumbler. I really didn't talk much. I talk like a lot now. I used to not talk very much at all when I was a kid. I really didn't.
Well met.
I just never felt like I needed to say anything. Sometimes I wish I could go back to being that way. You know, and it wasn't like that I didn't have nothing nice, so I didn't say anything at all. It was just, I was just,
Tail.
at a young age, I was a man of few words, as they call them. If I didn't have something important to say, I didn't see the point in saying anything at all. Oh, one more point. That's cool. Wait, that's the one I already got a while ago. I must have switched it out on accident without even realizing.
Go in peace.
But alright, so when we come back, we are going to go ahead and head over to the Ramble Blade Ravine over here and get vengeance for all of the issues that the boar guys have been causing for my people here at Camp Narachi. And I'm glad we were able to clothe the babies and feed the babies. We just turned in the quest to feed babies. Hey, they reached level 60. Congrats. Now we are going to go protect the babies. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to upload these every Wednesday. And we're going to have more Digimon World coming up. I believe Digimon World will be uploaded on Fridays. And Hades we're going to upload on Saturdays. And we're going to have a new game that will be premiering and running on Sundays. I hope. I'm pretty confident we will. But I hope you're enjoying World of Warcraft on hardcore mode. I know it's not nearly as fun or as exciting to watch as other games. But like I was saying, I play it anyway. I thought maybe I'll just go ahead and make some content for it. Let me know in the comments again if you would rather it be a little bit of a longer ran episodes, or if 30 minutes is still a good, a good fit. Because even if it's only 30 minutes an episode, maybe I'll upload WoW episodes a couple times a week. It's basically our filler arc in a way. But until next time, bye-bye.